Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wetzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler review, series V's I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie, this one's pretty special, so I'm a little bit excited. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there and try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck, and whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. And folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, folks? Well, it happens to be my Boom, the one-armed boxer with a little bit of sauce on it that I just noticed from my previous review. But anyway, yes, I really like this shirt a lot. If you were unfamiliar with the one-armed boxer, it is a classic kung fu from the golden era of kung fu, starring this individual right here, the late great Jimmy Wang Yu. He was, for all intents and purposes, and it does get a little bit because there's semantics and kind of, but he's often considered to be really like the first like real sort of martial arts film star. And there had been martial arts films prior to his big breakout and everything, but he was the one who really kind of helped popularize, like, the idea of like hand-to-hand combat and stuff like that, really putting the emphasis on that versus more like swordplay type stuff. And again, there's contention there, but he predates Bruce Lee, predates Jackie Chan. He was doing it, man, and he was a huge star. Sadly, he passed away a few years ago. But, I love his work. I enjoy most of his films. And I figured, just get this shirt kind of in honor of the man, because he was really badass. Plus, it's a cool movie. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Why is it a little bit special? Well, folks, at the time I'm doing this, it is Mother's Day. And I decided that I wanted to go over there. I wanted to do something for Mother's Day to honor my mom, because she passed away last year in 2023. And the last time that we got together actually was for Mother's Day. And during our visit, I went over there, we ordered some Chinese takeout. She hadn't had it in a while, and I went over there and, that was my treat for her. So I decided I'll do some Chinese takeout reviews. So I decided to pop out to a local spot called Boom, New China Mandarin Restaurant, which happens to be in Addison, Illinois. This is a favorite spot of mine. It also is a local spot. What with that being the case, it's going to end up on my Eating Out Illinois playlist, which is a playlist for just local establishments. Things like that, local to Illinois. And I figured, yeah, man, I've been a little bit since I'd hit up New China. It felt appropriate for the day. But what am I reviewing from New China? Well, I just got through reviewing some of their sesame chicken, as you saw on my shirt. But I knew that I had to do this because, boom, what is this? This is their house special, which I don't think I've ever had from them, if I'm entirely honest. Their house special consists of, it is a mix of shrimp, beef, and chicken, broccoli, mushrooms, water chestnuts, sweet pepper, and a spicy brown sauce. So, let's open it up and take a look at it. Boop-a-doo. And then this is a large that you get, and it also comes with its own big old tub of rice. So, there you go. I'm not going to take the time to mix it all in, because y'all know what white rice tastes like. But, let's get a thing for the thing. Try to make it presentable. It looks like this. And let's give it a go, folks. Oh, yeah, man. It's loaded to the brim with stuff, man. That's just one of the things I love about, like, classic American, kind of Chinese-style takeaway is you're going to be getting you're going to be getting plenty of food, man. You're not going to leave hungry. I know there's always that joke about Chinese food. I've never had that happen personally, but some people do. Got some chicken there. Ooh, their brown sauce is nice. Chicken, really nice, very tender. It's a little bit, it's different obviously than the sesame chicken. It's not like breaded, so it doesn't have the crispiness on the outside, but it's nice, very tender, very flavorful. Got a water chestnut. I used to always think these were super cool when I was a kid. That and the little corn that they use. Like, the corn thing was just like the coolest thing ever. Water chestnuts are good. It's nice. It's got that. Water chestnuts have such an interesting flavor to them. It's easy to think about them as just being a textural thing, They have such an interesting flavor. And you bite into them, you just get, you get that burst of, a fluid. Just that sounds a little bit bad, but oh, that's good. Let's get some beef. Beef, really tender, really flavorful. It's not chewy or anything like that. That's just done perfectly. Get some pepper action going in here. Peppers are good. I really like that, actually. It's good. It's still got the firmness of the pepper. It's not just mush, Really, really good. Let's get some broccoli going, because I'm a broccoli guy. Broccoli's cooked great. Still got that bite to it, it's not mushy. Sometimes, and I haven't had this happen in a while, to be fair, but sometimes, you order out and, yeah, you can tell, the veg and stuff has been kind of sitting there a while. That's clearly not the case with this. This was definitely prepared fairly recently. And you got mushrooms, which, not the most impressive looking mushrooms, but still have a nice mushroom flavor to them. A little bit of sort of a, earthy, almost a little bit of a buttery taste to them. And then, of course, really, the big star, we got to get in a shrimp. We have to. It's a tasty shrimp. I mean, look, is it the sexiest looking food you're ever going to get? No. Fanciest food you're ever? No. But it's simple, it's humble, and everything that's being represented, or everything that's being, explained in the description of the dish is well represented here. It's all being cooked really well. And then, just for that cohesion, you have the nice brown sauce, which is a deep, deep sauce. It's just, you bite into anything and you get that nice hit. It is a little spicy. It's not crazy or anything like that, but it gives you a little bit of a mouth warmth to it. But I think the key is, it's not taking over anything. It's just accentuating, it's bringing the whole dish together, but it's not trying to take over. It's just a really tasty sauce. It works really well with all the savory elements. You got the veg to go over there and freshen it up. It's just really good. Like, there's nothing I'm disliking about this. It's simple. Again, it's that classic American-style Chinese takeout. Just put it all together. Make sure you got a good sauce with it. You're going to have a good time. And I think for me personally, you're watching me. I'm having a good time. But, put the thing down. It's very warm. But, two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Clearly and clearly. And now mind you, with the sesame chicken, I at least could say I'd had the sesame chicken from New China before. That was not the case with this. Like I said, I don't think I've ever had this from them before. Again, it's nothing like super dynamic or outside the box from what you expect from Chinese takeout. But that's what I wanted, and it's exactly what I got. At that point, all you have to do is make sure that the ingredients are well represented and that everything tastes really good. And absolutely. So, yeah, I mean, yes and yes. I would definitely get this again. I would definitely recommend it. I think for me personally, there's nothing about this that I dislike. I love all the proteins. I love all the veg. I love the mixture of, textures and flavors. And I love that brown sauce. It's just... Again, coats the entire thing, doesn't try to take over, very deep, very rich, and then it's just got a little extra bite just to kind of give it a little zing, and I really like that about it. And if I'm recommending it to other people, I mean, it's one of those things where if what it sounds like sounds good, or if what it reads like reads good to you, when you're looking at the description, that's exactly what you're going to get. About the only element that, maybe you're not as familiar with would be, again, the brown sauce. Like I said, it does have a little spiciness to it. It's not anything crazy spicy, so, sort of make your adjustments there if you're somebody who you really like spicy. Again, it's not the spiciest thing, but it's got a little hit. If you're somebody who don't like spicy, you might be able to get away with this one, but there might be other things that, might suit you a little bit better. But I think overall, again, it's just, I keep saying it because it's true. It's that classic, American style Chinese takeout, and it's just done really well. And, you know, there's a reason why I like this place so much. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your folks. Go over there, have yourselves a truly how special-tastic rest of your life, I guess. Because, I mean, hey, man, you know, you go to it's a little bit sad on my part that it's taken me this long to get the house special from them now that I think about it. But, final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do can't do all the time. I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully, do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, you know, what's your experience with house specials? Is it something that you go in for, or is it something that, you know, maybe you want to, you know, variety on the menu. You know, you just want to go over there and hit up all the other things. Like I said, a lot of times I do try to hit up house specials, but I don't know, in this particular case, for whatever reason, it's, you know, I think it's just because I had so many things that I liked from them that those were my go-tos. But yeah, I'm really interested, kind of, you know, and to that end, if you've had any experience with house specials, have they been good? Have they been bad? Have you felt like they've well represented, you know, the place in question? Because that's the thing. That's their namesake. You know, that's what they're putting it on. So I'd be really interested to hear about that. Anyway.